Hey, how's it going? I need to do some pruning on my horror collection over here, my DVDs. So in the process of doing that, I thought I would do a little collection overview and then record myself deciding what I can part with.
Wonder what's on TV?
Look, Lenny, it's a full moon.
All right, so here's the little collection corner that we have going right now. I have a few things hanging up. Lords of Salem, Chirashi Flyer. That is currently what I consider my favorite horror movie, and it is a gorgeous flyer. This Crow print that we got at a Comic-Con signed by J.O. Barr. That's pretty cool. This one actually a cardstock flyer for Stuck, signed by Stuart Gordon. This is an amazing, amazing movie. As one of the biggest surprises when I did my Gordon watch through. Fantastic movie. And then over here, this is an actual press photo of Jeffrey Combs, although you can't really tell from all the makeup and everything, from Necronomicon Book of the Dead. That is pretty cool. I guess press photos are probably pretty common, but it's pretty neat to have an actual, it's not a reprint or anything. It's not valuable necessarily, I just think it's really cool. And then up here, recently decided to start displaying some VHS. I don't really collect VHS, I just still have them. And I don't watch them anymore because they will definitely get eaten or break eventually. But here's what I've got out. I went through a big time Rod Serling phase when I was in college. So these are some of the original stories that the first episodes were based on. This is a biography. It's a little VHS collection of a few episodes. A neat little sport TV. It does have an RCA input, or actually it's an 1/8 inch input, but it obviously can't pick up anything off the air anymore. And then Hell Comes to Frogtown. This is one I've had for quite a while too, and I've got them all in these slip cases just to protect the boxes, because really they're just display items. Cat's Eye, Hellraiser 2, Snow Beast, Buffy, Evil Dead 2, Blair Witch Project. I've had this. This is another one I bought in store, and I really kept it in good shape. Prince of Darkness, another very top favorite. Whoa. Night, Dawn, and Day of the Dead. Friday the 13th, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Here's probably the only one that's worth very much, Nude for Satan. Not really a fan of the movie, but the title in the box is hilarious. Butterfly Effect, Ed Wood, Young Frankenstein. Here is Necronomicon Book of the Dead. I never found it on disc for Region 1, so I ended up picking this up. I have watched it less than legally online. I forget where I found it. It's a pretty good movie. I wish that Jeffrey Combs was not in so much makeup. And then on this shelf, we've just got some general collectibles that me and my wife both like. This was painted by a friend. I love that. SpongeBob, Space Cop. This is not an actual Red Letter Media piece of merchandise, but it says Space Cop, so I'm into it. Ralph Bakshi, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit animated. I don't know where our Ghibli has gotten to, but a lot of them are missing, but there we go. I like this little ghost face too. My wife found that. Steven Universe section. Very cool. Captain Picard, the best captain, obviously. There's Wesley and Inigo. Your sword is getting droopy, bud. Gotta work on that. Princess Bride, Mighty Boosh, Doctor Who. And then here's some more collectibles. I love this Chucky. Boston Mike. Godzilla playset. Now this is the complete works of Stuart Gordon and is the only reason I started this channel at all. And I still have not done a single bit of Gordon media or content. But I'm getting to it, buddy. I promised I am getting to it. I just, trying to build up my chops a little bit. I only get my top favorite movies on Blu-ray, or if that is all that's available. But here we have things like Shin Godzilla, both of the live-action Attack on Titan movies, which if you're a kaiju fan, you need to check these out. These are excellent, and they don't spoil the anime because they have their own little story. Lords of Salem, again. Sleepaway Camp. Okay, bye-bye, man. Now, this is not a favorite, but it's fun to watch. Malignant, A Dark Song. God, I love this movie. Good God, that's a good movie. That's one I can watch over and over again. All Three Basket Case, Blair Witch, Clockwork Orange, A Scanner Darkly. I don't know if people mostly consider this horror or horror adjacent, but it's pretty horrifying. So I've got it up there. Ghostbusters, Universal Monsters set. This is really awesome. I'm not going to pull it out right now, but it's got all kinds of paperwork and extras in there. Twin Peaks Season 3, Tales from the Dark Side complete series, which we're still working on. I think we're in the middle of Season 3 right now. Beetlejuice animated series and movie. Here's that Anchor Bay Mountain of the Cannibal God I recently found. And here's some recent pickups that have not gotten a home yet, which is why I'm going to be doing the pruning today. Barney's Halloween Party. That's just funny. That might be a good Halloween decoration. And now down here, oh, Robot Devil. Oh, and I didn't even mention my Reanimator figure there. Love these. The Toonie Terrors line, they're all great. And then more collectibles down here that I'll be moving out of the way. But we've got Vashta Narada, Doctor Who, Plankton, Other Mother, and with our Coraline. This is Skulker from the Conan the Adventurer animated series, which we burned through and absolutely love. That is a great show. And here's my custom Lords of Salem VHS from Video Faves. Of course, the movie is not actually on this, but it is labeled. The movie that is on this tape, I checked, the movie that's on there is Father of the Bride, which I think is pretty funny. Had to get a Skeletor because I love my skeleton guys. This weird library copy of The Lighthouse with a colorized cover. It's not a bootleg or anything. It's just got a reprinted cover, but that makes it look so strange. Scary Terry. And then this is Rathamon, also from the Conan the Adventurer animated series. All right, so then this shelf is where the bulk of stuff lives, and that's what I'm going to be pruning today. So I will get this stuff moved and be right back. Okay, here we go. So here's where the rest of our non-horror movies live, in these built-ins down here. And I'm just gonna speed run through this and hopefully pull out a not insignificant stack of things that will become trade-ins on my next hunt. So let's see here. These are not organized in any way whatsoever. I just pull them in and out as I want to watch. So what do we got up here? Willy's Wonderland. A different Hitchcock set. I got another one recently. This one has Lady Vanishes. I think that's the reason I picked this up initially. Love Hitchcock. I don't think he ever made anything bad that I have seen thus far. Okay, here we go. Here's the first blood on the Pruning. Urban Legends Final Cut. Now, Urban Legends is a cool franchise. I do enjoy them, but they don't need to be in my watch collection, which is what this is. These are movies I want to be able to reach over and pull out and watch anytime. And Urban Legends does not fit into that category. So there we go, that's one. Dead Silence, Land of the Dead. You know what, I should try and group some of these. I'm gonna try and group Romero right there, if I can. Mountaintop Motel Massacre. This is one of those movies, you know when you stumble across a movie randomly and it turns out to just be freaking awesome? That's what this is. I absolutely love this movie. It is so strange, so cool. Zero budget psycho slasher. I don't know. It's good stuff. Double feature of 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2, The Devil Inside. This is an excellent found footage possession movie set mainly in Rome, I think. This is good stuff. Quarantine, which is the US remake of Wreck. Silent Hill, Overlord. That's a great World War II zombie Nazi movie. The Strangers. Here is Blade 1, 2, and 3, and I think a TV movie from the series. I haven't watched the TV movie. House of Cthulhu. I don't actually even know what that's about. I just wanted all the blades. Texas Chainsaw, The Beginning. That should be grouped. Oh, I'm not even gonna try and do that right now. Dracula 2000, that's one of my wife's favorite. Cabin Fever. I'm never gonna watch that. I have seen it. I recognize it has interesting qualities. This doesn't need to be on my shelf. Oh man, Bad Biology, Frank Henenlotter movie. I think this is the most recent thing. It's in this cool clear slipcase too. I can't really describe this movie. You're gonna have to look it up. There's nothing I can say about this movie on YouTube. Google it, Bad Biology. Oh, what am I doing? Annihilation. Hammer double feature. Curse of Frankenstein, Taste the Blood of Dracula. Chillers. Fatal Frames. My friend Katie of the Night sent that to me. This is a gorgeous movie. This is a perfect one to put on late at night with all the lights off when you're just kind of chilling. Retro Freaks. I keep pointing out movies I've already talked about, but yeah, Retro Freaks. If you're somebody that enjoys this stuff, all of this stuff, you need to look up Retro Freaks. This is a great, fun little movie made by a bunch of YouTube creators and toy collectors. Fantastic, look that up. Gremlins Wicker Man remake, which I'm gonna put over here with Let's see, we'll just do this. We'll just do this for now. Those can go together. The Mist, Happy Death Day, Disturbia. All right, so here's a quandary. Aliens versus Predator, cool. Aliens versus Predator 2. So do I keep both so I have the set? I can't decide. I'm gonna leave it. Devil, I Know What You Did Last Summer, open 24 hours, wow. Here's another one that I stumbled on. Excellent movie. I guess it's a slasher, it's not really a slasher, maybe thriller. About this girl working third shift all by herself in a remote, like, convenience store gas station. And there's a killer. This is cool. I think that's on Tubi currently. Descent, Black Dahlia, Innkeepers. That's a Ty West movie. With the Innkeepers and House of the Devil, I think go pretty good together. They have a similar pace. There's a lot of similarities between those two movies. The setup is very different, obviously, but yeah, if you like House of the Devil, check out the Innkeepers, and the other way around. If you like Innkeepers, check out House of the Devil. House of Wax, Orphan, The Interior. I'm gonna have to sit down and write properly about this movie so I can do it justice in a video. For now, I'm just gonna say, if you like existential horror, this is great. Zodiac, Sunshine. Does that qualify as horror? I think it does. Slither, Mortuary, Europa Report. Now that's borderline. Horrific things happen. I like having it here. Evil Dead Remake, Shredder. The Exorcist, double feature of the Tales from the Crypt movies, Bordello of Blood and Demon Knight. The Nun, Frankenstein's Army, Jugface. Absolutely look up Jugface. If you are into, I don't want to say hillbilly horror because that's not exactly what's going on, but this is a story of mountain people, Appalachian mountain people, I do believe, in modern day, and some very bizarre practices that they have and supernatural things. Very, very cool. Carnival of Souls, From Hell, Death Tunnel. This is a low-budget movie made at the tuberculosis sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky, outside of Louisville. Can't think of the name right now. I'll cut this part out. Jason Takes Manhattan, Room 33, Piranha Double D. This movie is hilarious. I like these 4 movie collections. What do we got here? Oh, look at this one. The Blob, Christine, Fright Night, Seventh Sign. Man, that's bangers. Nightmare on Elm Street 1 through 4, Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. Some more double features. Living Dead, Chiller, Sleepaway Camp. This is cool. I just enjoy this as a collectible. Sleepaway Camp, House by the Cemetery. Very neat. Come on now, I gotta get some of these out of here. I Know Who Killed Me. Oh, Firewalk with Me. When I think of Twin Peaks, most everything I think of comes from Firewalk with Me. I really do love that. I Know Who Killed Me. apparently this has a pretty big cult following, but I didn't know anything about it when I picked it up. And it is so nuts. Lindsay Lohan. Wow, this is a crazy movie. Crazy movie. Sleepy Hollow, Color Out of Space. Okay, Urban Legend. Again, perfectly good franchise. Just doesn't need to be on my shelf. Puppet Master Collection. This is 1 through 9, which is not even approaching how many there are now, and also all of the spin-offs. I have no idea how many there are now. See, this is up through Axis of Evil. Good grief. So many. The Stand miniseries, Planet Terror, Devil's Rejects, Drag Me to Hell, Cheerleader Camp, aka Bloody Pom Poms. I've said that this movie is like, you know, in the old sitcoms, like on, say, Full House or, you know, something like that, when there would be a Halloween episode and the characters would be watching a horror movie on TV, and it's just some ridiculous parody of slashers. That's what this is. This is like you just cranked every slasher trope up to 1,000,000. It's very funny, but it's also legit. That's a cool movie. This is probably one of the movies, I actually ordered this one. That's one I probably paid more for than most all of these, probably. All right, where are we at? 2001, that is existential terror right there. Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. What is that, 2007? Or 2000? Anyway, this is me and my wife's first date. We went to see this in the theater. I think that's pretty awesome. I will always love this movie just for that reason. Let's see, where was the beginning? Here it is. Let me get in there. All right, Decadent Evil. I had high hopes for this. This is a full moon movie. Freaky little puppets. Unfortunately, there's like a few minutes of the freaky little puppets and a lot of other stuff that was not interesting. This was a dud. Unfortunately, this does not need to be on my shelf. Blade. This is my original copy of Blade, which I don't necessarily need to hold on to anymore, but I've had it for so long. I'm just gonna hang on to it and stick it here with the other Blades, which were where are the Blades? Blade. You can just live right here. There we go. Oh man, another one of these 4 movie packs. Look at that. The Thing, They Live, Village of the Damned, and Virus. What a selection. Man, these things can really fill out your library quickly if you get ones like this, or one with the blob and stuff on it. If you find editions that have all movies that you're into, you can really save some space. Black Mountainside. This is, speaking of The Thing, this is kind of a spiritual, it's not a remake at all, but this is sort of a spiritual homage to The Thing. It's in the Canadian Arctic. Wow, it's so good. I can't really tell you much about it. It's got a lot of surprises. Definitely look this one up. Oh, it's so good. Leprechaun Collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, and In Space, which is the best, of course. Lurking Fear. That's another Jeffrey Combs non-Stuart Gordon Lovecraft movie. I guess after Reanimator, From Beyond, Castle Freak, Jeffrey Combs just kind of became the Lovecraft leading guy. He's not the lead in this, but you know what I'm saying. A Bucket of Blood, Beyond the Black Rainbow, which is the director of Mandy's previous movie. It is an insane, bloody, gory synthwave music video. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Saw, The Grudge, Blade in the Dark. Oh, great. Classic Giallo, great place to start. Excellent stuff. Oh, here's another movie I got from my friend Katie of the Night, City of the Living Dead. I really need to finish out the Gates of Hell trilogy, especially The Beyond. I think The Beyond is my favorite out of those three, and it's beautiful. Cloverfield, little alien collection. The Unborn. That's another movie that I didn't have any idea what it was going in, and I just fell in love with it. Prince of Darkness, Child's Play, Killer Clowns, Howling 3, The Marsupials. This is completely standalone. I don't think you need to know anything else about the franchise to watch this one. It's the marsupial, so obviously it's in Australia. Very bizarre, kind of epic. That's a good movie. Alright, come on, you gotta pull some more out. Let's get my Wicker Man set. This is a UK special set. And then Nick Cage version. Am I still on camera? Barely. All right, hang on. I'm gonna move you a little bit closer. Let's see, what else can I get out? There's all three Ring movies. Hatchet 1, 2, and 3. Lords of Salem, yet again, with the fun lenticular cover. It doesn't really change. It's not like 3D necessarily, but it is neat. And then regular cover underneath. The Possession, The Right. I don't think this needs to be in here, even though it is Anthony Hopkins. I think I can part with that pretty easily. Get Out, Ed Wood. Here's all the Psycho, all the Anthony Perkins Psycho. Here is original, and then another one of these 4 movie packs was 2, 3, 4, and then this TV movie, Bates Motel, which is not related to the show Bates Motel, and it's also not part of the actual Psycho timeline. It's just kind of its own thing. But yeah, all the Psycho. Should get that closer to my Hitchcock. 30 Days of Night, Behind the Mask, Return to Sleepaway Camp. I don't have the middle sequels. Not really a fan of them. They don't have much to say or much going on. They're just kind of goofy. But I did get this one because Felicia Rose is in it again. So the original and this, that's pretty much Sleepaway Camp for me. The middle ones, not into it. Pandorum, fantastic sci-fi horror. This is definitely some sci-fi horror. If you like Event Horizon, sci-fi horror of that nature, This is a great one to look up. Dawn of the Dead remake, The Omen, special edition. Apocalypto. This is another one that I'm not really sure if it should go on this shelf, but I'm keeping it there. This is such a interesting movie to watch. So much beautiful visuals, and then you've got the what language? Aztec, Inca, whatever the language is that's being spoken in it is really interesting to listen to. Doom, Jason X, Altered States, Sphere. No, I'm gonna leave it. Here's my original copy of House of a Thousand Corpses. It's, I don't know what you call these. It's the cardboard pack. I got this very short, well, as soon as it was available. And it came with a pen. I wonder where that pen has gotten to. Great stuff. Devil's Rejects, also fantastic. 3 from Hell. That was a miss, buddy. Not into it. Last Man on Earth, Vincent Price. Is this the only Vincent Price movie I have? I guess it is. This is in one of those bargain bin cardboard box sets, but this is great. This is adaptation of I Am Legend. This is probably the closest to the actual short story. And this is probably my favorite Vincent Price movie. Krampus, there's House of the Devil, Donnie Darko, Dog Soldiers, Inland Empire for some more Lynch, Psycho Gorman. Here's a cool one. This is a Korean release of Flowers in the Attic. It's not a bootleg or anything, I don't believe. And there's nothing different about it. It just has, you know, Korean writing, and it has Korean, you know, subtitles and menus, but it's region free. I just thought that was an odd find. And it just looks cool with the Korean text on there. Pretty neat. The Woods and Army of Darkness. I just got the Army of Darkness director's cut not too long ago. But that's not going anywhere. What else can come out of here? Let me give another once over. I feel like I can get rid of more. What else can go? What else can go? Here we go. I thought I had skipped something that I knew could go. This franchise is perfectly fine, but it doesn't need to be on my shelf. Okay, so this is what I'm eliminating currently. Hoped I would get more off the shelf, but for now, this is what I'm comfortable trading in. Urban Legends Final Cut, Cabin Fever, The Right, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and Decadent Evil. These are going in the trade pile. And I made a little space here. Get some more things on the shelf. I've got plenty of room to expand if I just reorganize. But I don't want to reorganize, you know what I'm saying? All right, I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching.
I'll see you in hell.
Yeah!